Hey there guys, what's up? Ragtter here, welcoming you back to the Pokemon Fire Red Omega Coinlocke. Last time, last time, we fought against Gym Leader Brock, and we came out completely unscathed. We beat Brock, and I managed to save all 5 of our team members. None of you believed in me, none of you thought I could do it, but I did it. I did it. In spite of your lack of faith, I have triumphed! Now, we have a number of things to do, namely going into Mount Moon and getting our encounter in there, and then seeing if there's anything worth our token encounters, but we're gonna buy up this Magikarp, and I'm not gonna nickname it because its fate is in your hands, my friends. Do we use this Magikarp as a token, or do we use this Magikarp as a team member? Basically, here's my logic. Because we were not given this Magikarp, we had to buy it, and because it's not a starter, I'm not 100% certain where the line is drawn. So I want you guys to decide the fate. Do we treat Magikarp like a token here, releasing him when we want to get a new encounter, or is Magikarp a special little buddy that we take along with us until it becomes a Gyarados? It is up to you, so please remember to vote down in the comments below, and it's time for our Mount Moon adventure to begin. Let's go, friends. Alright, our first encounter in here is a Xatu, which is another flying type and another electric type weakness. Magic Coin, what do you have to say about that? The Magic Coin likes Xatu. Alright. We will give Xatu a go then. Now, Xatu hurts. Xatu is not a Pokemon to be trifled with, so I think what I'll do is I'll first go into Invincible. Ow! Why, Xatu? Oh my god, it's so strong. Hold on, I might need Jim for this. Jim! Ow, it hurts! Slam it, Jim, slam it. Alright, that did a lot. That did, like, a lot. And I don't have potions, is the other thing. So now, Reinhardt! Reinhardt, come out. You're gonna go for Bubble. Ow, it brings me down low. Nimbus, I need you. My poor beloved little Krabby has no HP. Go for a little peck, Ah, perfect peck. And now sing it to sleep. Alright, Xatu. How do you feel about joining me? Like, honestly, a Psychic type would be so cool. Psychic type is tied with water as like my favorite type of all Pokemon. So come on, Xatu, show me a little love, please. I had a feeling you'd be difficult. Come on, Xatu. Hey, there we go. Thank you. Nice and easy, Xatu. Xatu, the mystic Pokemon. In South America, it is said that its right eye sees the future, and its left eye views the past. Huh. Another reference to the real world and the Pokemon world. That's pretty neat. Alright, my usual nickname for Xatu is Omen, which is like, I think it suits Xatu quite well, right? I know I get a lot of flack for some of my nicknames, but I mean, come on, Omen for Xatu, that's pretty good, right? Right? Serious nature, nice and neutral. Early bird awakens quickly from sleep. We were lucky. And it's got Leer, Pet, Confusion, Nightshade, which all in all makes me pretty happy. It's got pretty good stats. For a fully evolved Pokemon that's a few levels behind the rest of our team, like, I'm not disappointed with Omen at all. Look, another one! Uh-oh. No, Xatu, no! This is horrifying. This is a nightmare scenario. I'm gonna have to like switch Sugalite up to the front because Sugalite does not play games with the Xatu. Oh my god, I need medicine. I need medicine yesterday. I think what I'm gonna have to do is get out of— oh, whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, please don't be strong. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. Waiting by a sign. It's pretty smart. I would absolutely look for a landmark like that if I was trying to find somebody. Oh, hello, Cleffa. Alright, Cleffa, I'm gonna have to ask you to please not be strong. Sing! Okay, I guess we're gonna just keep on singing, aren't we? Oh, what have I gotten myself into? Sugalite, please, I need your strength. Take out this Cleffa before it and whatever Pokemon she's got... No. No, not Q-Charm. Cute infatuation, confusion, paralysis. They are the worst parts of Pokemon. By far. It's like unfair RNG. Like if a move misses... Oh my god, again! If a move misses, I can get it, right? Like, you know, that just makes logical sense. I'm shooting a blast of water at the opposing Pokemon. Of course, it's gonna be hard to hit if you put enough power behind it. That's just logical. But my Tyranitar falling in love with this Clefable because it made physical contact? Like, wow, that's just silly. That's just ridiculous. And yet it has been a mainstay of Pokemon games since they introduced gender in the first place. And then paralysis is just... Paralysis just feels like the worst when you get paralyzed and there's just nothing you can do. And confusion's even worse. Because you're like, just go! Just go, just do something! It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible to be confused or paralyzed or infatuated. So, I know you won't, Game Freak. I know you won't. You like them too much for some reason, but please, please consider getting rid of them or making them worse or something. How much money do we have now, by the way? We have enough for not even one potion. Great. Excellent. Wunderbar. Okay, we're just gonna have to... There are Scizor in here! Yo! I think I just figured out where I want to spend my token. Well, I say that, but the Scizor could be like stupidly rare and the coin could say no anyway. That's a tough one. That's an honest tough one. What? Don't sneak up on me! I didn't, dude. I'm walking down this cave looking to fight trainers and then take their money. What is that? What's wrong with that? What's suspicious about that? You know, why would you think that I'm walking around sneaking up on you? I'm just being a schoolroom bully, you know, looking for your lunch money, dude. Just give me your lunch money and we won't have a problem. I'm saying that. That's terrible. That's an honest problem that we have out there in the world today. That kids can't feel safe in school. But you know, I want to share a little story actually. Because in middle school, I was bullied heavily. And there were a ton of bullies for like everybody in my middle school. Like even the bullies had bullies. The people in my middle school were not nice to each other. And I don't think there was a sane person among them. They were all awful to each other. It was the worst. But in high school, there was basically no bullying, at least towards me, and at least in my class. And you know, I'll tell you what, part of it, oh, there's Solrock in here too. Part of it, definitely, can't escape what? Part of it absolutely came, Nimbus just died. Because for some reason, Solrock is super duper fast. I don't know why, but Solrock just killed my potential dragon type. I'm really, actually, a little angry about that, Solrock. Not cool, dude. But anyway, like I was saying, there was basically no bullying in my high school. And part of it was because our graduating class had well over 800 kids in it. Like, how do you have the time to find and pick on anyone from, and that's just my class. There were 4 classes. So there were 3,200 people in my school at any given time. It was crazy. Like if you went out of your way to bully somebody, you were risking a complete waste of your time because we also had block scheduling, so you shifted up your classes every semester. So it was like, oh yeah, you're my bully for like 4 months, but you just wait until I don't take this class anymore and then I'll never see you again because our campus was huge. Like, there was just... And it wasn't just that there were no bullies. People were very genuinely cool to each other. By the way, there was a why not and Wobbuffet clause in effect, where if we lose any Pokemon to these guys, it doesn't count, because they are cheap, and they are cheating. Like, I don't think everyone in my class mellowed out, but I think there was very much the air of not wanting to mess with pretty much anybody, because you had better things to do, I guess. I liked high school. I know for a lot of people, high school, a lot of, nerdier people, high school is considered like the worst time in their lives, and they hate it, and they can't wait to be done with it. But for me, high school was pretty gosh darn good. It was middle school that sucked. Middle school was terrible. I would not, for the life of me, go back to middle school if I ever had the choice. I wouldn't. You couldn't make me. I won't do it. But high school I'd go back to in a heartbeat. Just because I loved all of the people that you meet. Well, I didn't love everyone that I met, you know what I mean. But like, having that much potential to go out and find people, it's really cool. You don't really get anything else like that. And I have never, ever, since, encountered anything like a class of 800 students again. Like, I can't replicate that idea for the life of me. But then again, I've never been to college, so, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just a weird Garrett thing, but we must bid farewell to Swablu and venture... how much money do I have now? Do I have enough for 2 potions? I have enough for 2 potions. I think we'll spend... I think here's what my plan is. We're gonna go through the rest of this episode. We're gonna see what else is lying within Mount Moon. We're going to battle a bunch of trainers and get money, and basically do a little on-screen grinding. And then, once I decide this episode's over, I will send us forward, if we haven't gotten there, to the Team Rocket area, and I'll start the next episode there. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. I can only remember going back to when I was a kid and going through Mount Moon the first time. It's pretty big in here. It's like a genuine nightmare. And there's like, not a whole lot interesting about it either. It's literally just a big cave. I mean, in an unrandomized game, the interesting thing is that you can find rare Pokemon here like Clefairy. But that's not the case here. There are no well, maybe there are Clefairy in this mountain. I actually don't know. We will have to find out together like a family. Omen already putting in the work though. Omen, what are your stats, buddy? What do your stats look like? I want to take a quick look at those once again. So we have 33 special attack and 34 speed, which I think makes it, the fastest Pokemon we have. No, Ponyta takes that, if only just, and Ponyta's a little weaker on the special attack side. Is fire physical in this game? God, there's so many weird little oddities before the physical special split. It's just so hard to keep track of. It's honestly a little bit not worth keeping track of, but that Scizor just barely survived an ember attack rather. Excuse me. Hello. Did you come to explore the cave too? No, I'm lost. I was looking for the store and I got lost. Bugcatcher Josh. Speaking of middle school, going back to elementary school, I had a bully named Josh. He was like the biggest kid in class, and my god, was he weird. And I think it was because he was big and because he was weird that that ostracized him in a way, right? That made him like vulnerable, I guess, and he picked on me all the time. I was small and I was skinny and I got dunked on. One time this kid like legit pushed me into the mud. Whoa, you shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. Why is everyone so surprised to see other people in here? This is a crowded cave. But I'm not even kidding. Josh made me eat dirt once. This is terrible. Not like forced dirt down my gullet, but he kicked me into the mud. And that was not cool. Do not kick people into the mud, unless they're like trying to mug you or something. Then it's acceptable. But no, not poor little Garrett, who was just trying to roleplay Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Kingdom Hearts during recess time. That was the best. Recess? Oh my god. If I could take anything from my youth and slap it into my adult life, it would be like a recess with free stuff to climb on and lots of people to interact with. Because, like, you could say that about the gym, but no one shows off their Pokemon card collection at the gym. But at recess, oh look, got the Team Rocket part. But at recess, everybody, you know, that was when you busted out like, hey, check it out. Got a shiny holographic Charizard yesterday. Pulled it right out of the booster pack. Look at that. Or like, hey, I got a Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's right, I'm bad. Like, seriously, like, that was so... It's such a unique exchange. I don't know if there's anything that comes close to that besides things like Friday Night Magic, but I don't know. You don't go play on a jungle gym on Friday Night Magic after you showed off how cool your shiny Charizard is. There are Octillery in here? Octillery would be dope to have. I'm starting to get ideas for where I want to spend our encounter. Yes, indeed. Now, the other ladder's over this way. I'm just trying to keep like a mental map while I ramble endlessly about how cool but not cool. Wait, did I not pick this up? What kind of crazy person am I? How cool but not cool my school experience was. Ooh, Pidgeotto. Another flying type. Another electric type weakness. Oh, Swinub would be dope. I would be so happy if we got a Swinub. Like, I might cry. I know Mamoswine's not in this game, but I love Swinub. He's so cute. More Octillery. Ooh, what's this? A Revive. Well, it's money. Like, I can buy medicine with this, so I'm not upset. And we have a fast Pokemon now, so we can run away from all the nonsense. Venomoth. You took down a Dragonite. Now take this. If it had hit that Supersonic, I would have been super duper upset. Supersonic is like such... Oh, there are a Miltank in here? Supersonic is such a middle finger move. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups. Absolutely, it could be bad news. However, I'm not gonna mess around with you. I'm gonna bully you, take your money, and then go buy medicine with it. Because I'm complicated. I think this Raticate gets Pursuit. I'm gonna go for Confusion. No, it gets Tail Whip. Now I'm gonna retreat. I got really scared there. Like, there was a lump in my throat as I switched out because I was like, don't you dare kill my new Pokemon. Or so help me. Well, I mean, I'm gonna kill his Raticate anyway. Like, there's no getting around this. Your Raticate's dead. And I killed it. However, I'm steamed. However, the consequences would have been far worse if you had killed Omen. Spearow. Oh, that's a big red flag for why I shouldn't spend an encounter here. Because I would not be happy with a Spearow or a Furo. Ariados is kind of dope. I know Ariados is weak, but look at it. It's so cool. Sit down, Ariados. Give me your XP. With that, Omen is actually caught up to the rest of the team. I have to train Reinhardt and Sugalite, but they're both slow, so I'm reluctant to lead with them. Oh, come on. I just want to be out of the cave, please. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. You know, I get it, right? It's a very video game mechanic-y thing that we can revive the Pokemon from the fossils. But the game doesn't even make it out to be that big of a deal. Like, you walk out of the room, and then you walk back in, and wham blam, thank you ma'am, they've brought a Pokemon back from the dead. Like, is it really that big of a deal? Is it honestly? Because it doesn't feel like it should be with the way they treat it. Maybe I'm just looking too much into things, but it feels like the mastery over life and death in the Pokemon world is so advanced. It's like, not here. It's like, is death inconsequential? Like, geez, now we're getting deep. We're getting so deep that we're gonna need to pull on some floaties. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give the potion to Jim, and then I'm gonna give the rare candy to Sugalite to make up for the fact that I can't heal him right now. And then I think we'll end with this guy. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. No, you're gonna share, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna love to share so much. You're gonna share all your deepest secrets with me. Yes, you are. I'm gonna learn everything about you. Oh my. Grimer held on. Gotta give some mad props to Grimer. Electric. How about no? How about you take this mud shot and then sit down? I missed what this last one was. A coughing. Oh, I messed up. Please don't poison. Oh, okay, I was about to say. I would have been very upset if you poisoned my poor Omen on the Switch. Omen caught up completely. The benefits of having a fully evolved Pokemon. Okay, I'll share. That's right, you're gonna share. Now tell me your birthday and also your favorite color. We'll each take a fossil, no being greedy. I want the Helix fossil. Yes, Lord Helix has joined me. He will bless this run. Alright, this fossil's mine. Keep it. Keep the traitor. I'm out. Oh, what's this? An antidote. Oh, just in case he poisoned you? That's so considerate. Are we almost out of here? Are we almost done? Freedom! Route 4! We're free! Haha! I think we should end on a Route 4 encounter. That does mean I won't be able to go back for a while, though. Or does it? I can't remember. Well, let's end on this battle. I came to Mount Moon in search of mushroom Pokemon. You wanted Paris and Parasect, and you found them, apparently. Well, let's not end with just... Ooh, a Ponyta. That's a cool Pokemon. You gotta cherish that one. Let's not end with her. I do want to try and end on an encounter. So, we'll be right by Cerulean City. And a Pidgeotto. Go, Sugalite! My Pokemon are all really hurt. So I'm gonna have to ask the Pokemon that we run into to not be too overwhelmingly strong right now. Like, if I could make it strong within the next coming episodes, I'd be happy. Also, do I want to put Mega Punch on anybody? Not particularly. Alright, Route 4! Show me your secrets! Alright, the You can't be serious. Magic coin. What do you think of Suicune? Tails. Okay, no Suicune for us. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I would love to have Suicune, but I don't think I can catch a Suicune. So that would suck. Weepinbell. That's much more reasonable, I think. I don't know if Weepinbell has like a stupid catch or anything like that. Magic Coin, what do you think of Weepinbell? Okay, no to Weepinbell too. The Magic Coin is not feeling these encounters. Come on. A fully evolved Victory Bell. Magic Coin. I had a feeling. I had a feeling that you would pick Victory Bell. Not Weepinbell, which can still learn moves. Victory Bell, which cannot. That's fine, Magic Coin. That's fine. I don't resent you at all. Oh. Hey, this thing's got like a fair amount of HP. Ho 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 ho. I don't have a means of putting Pokemon to sleep anymore because Nimbus is dead. Well, just remember that that's a thing that happened to me. I have 3 Pokeballs, Victory Bell. I have had a very long trek through Mount Moon. I just had a bad scare with a Suicune. I'm honestly like I want to end this episode and go to bed. I'm tired. Can you please make this easy instead of Pokeball? Like, you're awesome. You're a grass type. We've got a water type gym coming up. Thank you, Victory Bell. Thank you. Wow. Can't even believe that. That was surprisingly easy. Victory Bell, the flycatcher Pokemon, lures prey into its mouth with a honey-like aroma. The helpless prey is melted with a dissolving fluid. Well, isn't that just the best? Anyway, I need to think of a nickname for this victory bell. So why don't you help me out? Leave some suggestions down below. For one thing, I need your vote once again just to reiterate that you need to tell me if we should use Magikarp for a token or as a team member, and then 2, what's your victory bell name? What would you call a victory bell if you had one? Or what do you call them in the games, I guess would be a better way of putting it. Like, if victory bell was real, what would you call it? Or, you know, what do you nickname it in the games that people can actually have and do play? I am silly sometimes. Anyway, I am going to get going. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this episode, then please let me know with a like down below, and tell me in the comments just how much fun you've had, in a quantifiable amount preferably, and I will see you next time, when we return to the Kanto region, and our Pokemon Fire Red Omega Coinlocke. Until then, be sure to take care and have a good one. Thanks for watching, bye-bye!